Coyote Pass, the land that was supposed to symbolize unity, family, and a shared future. But now, it's the epicenter of a shocking betrayal that threatens to tear the Brown family apart. Kody Brown, the patriarch of the polygamous family, made a decision that blindsided his ex-wives, Meri and Janelle, one that could shatter everything they've built. What happens when a family's dreams are sold off to the highest bidder? And when the ones left behind decide to fight back? In the next 20 minutes, we'll uncover Kody's controversial move to sell Coyote Pass, the intense fallout it sparked, and the shocking twist that no one saw coming. Stay with us, because what happens next will change everything you thought you knew about the Browns. Part 1. In 2018, Kody Brown, along with his 4 wives, made a monumental decision. The family purchased land in Coyote Pass, Arizona, a place they all believed would serve as the foundation of a shared family compound, a dream that would unite them all under one roof. Or so it seemed. The dream of a family compound was supposed to be the ultimate symbol of unity. But as time passed, cracks began to form in the Brown family's foundation. What was once a shared vision slowly began to feel like a burden, and the land that was meant to bring them together has now become a wedge, dividing them. But what if this land isn't just a plot of earth? What if it's the final chapter in the Brown family's long and troubled history? In the fall of 2023, Kody received a full-price offer for the Coyote Pass land. On the surface, this seemed like a business decision, a way to cash out of an expensive property that never lived up to its potential. But beneath that decision lay something much more complicated. The offer was too good to pass up. The land wasn't going to work for us anymore, and it's time to move on. I think it's the best thing for me and for my family. But I know it's not going to be easy for everyone to understand. As soon as Kody announced the decision, his exes, Meri and Janelle, reacted. Both of them had different visions for Coyote Pass, and now, they were faced with the reality that the land they had all once dreamed of was slipping through their fingers. Their reactions were mixed, and the tension was palpable. Kody's decision to sell has caused a ripple effect, but the real question is, will it lead to reconciliation or complete destruction? Meri Brown, who has always been the most vocal in her disagreements with Kody, expressed her frustration on social media. She had fought for years to maintain her place in Kody's life, and now, the family's dream was slipping away in a single transaction. Meri Brown: I never thought it would come to this. Kody's decision feels like a betrayal. All the years we spent building this family, and now it feels like it means nothing. Janelle, too, was left stunned. While she had been more flexible in her relationship with Kody, the idea of selling the land was a step too far. Janelle Brown: it's hard to process. We've all invested so much into this land, and now Kody is ready to let it go. I don't know where I fit in anymore. As Meri and Janelle struggle to process Kody's decision, fans are left wondering, will this be the final straw for the Brown family? But just when it seemed like the story was winding down, a bombshell dropped. Kody wasn't just selling the land for financial gain, he had plans. And those plans didn't involve Meri or Janelle. Kody Brown: I've already spoken to Robyn about the future. She and I have a new plan for Coyote Pass. It's going to be something that works for us. It's not about the land, it's about building a future that makes sense for us. The revelation that Kody was making plans with Robyn, and not his other wives, was a turning point. Fans were outraged. Was this a sign that Kody was finally choosing one wife over the others? Was the family truly fractured beyond repair? Kody's secret plans for Coyote Pass have thrown the family, and the fans, into turmoil. What will happen next? We're about to find out. As news of Kody's secret plans spread, the fans took to social media. Some supported Kody's decision, claiming it was time for him to prioritize his happiness. But the majority of fans were outraged, accusing him of betraying Meri and Janelle in the name of his relationship with Robyn. Kody's actions are unforgivable. This is the final straw for the Brown family. It's over. With the fallout reaching new heights, Kody's relationship with Meri and Janelle is on the line. And the family dynamic has shifted forever. Could this be the final chapter for the Brown family, or will they find a way to heal the wounds that Kody's decision has opened? In the aftermath of Kody's decision, the Browns are left to pick up the pieces. Meri and Janelle are grappling with the emotional toll of being excluded from Kody's plans. And Kody, he must come to terms with the reality that his decisions have caused lasting damage. Emotional conversation between Kody and Janelle. I don't know how we move forward from here, Janelle says, her voice breaking. This has hurt me more than you'll ever understand. I never wanted to hurt you. But sometimes, the hardest decisions are the ones that are best for everyone. Kody Brown's decision to sell Coyote Pass has not only changed the landscape of the Brown family's future, it's changed their relationship with their fans forever. But one thing is clear, the fallout from this decision will be felt for years to come. What do you think about Kody's decision? Was it the right move, or is it the end of the Brown family? Let us know in the comments below. Part 2. In 2018, Kody Brown and his 4 wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, bought the Coyote Pass property, envisioning a shared family compound. It was supposed to be the place where they would all live together, united. But as the years passed, cracks began to appear. The dream of unity slowly gave way to resentment and frustration. Over time, things changed. Kody's relationships with his wives deteriorated, with Christine leaving the family and Meri and Janelle growing increasingly distant. The vision for Coyote Pass was no longer something they all shared. And now, in 2023, Kody has made a controversial decision. He wants to sell the land. But why now? Why after all these years of struggle and sacrifice? The answer is far more complicated than you think. In a tense confrontation with Meri and Janelle, Kody expressed his growing frustration. "You've done nothing but complain," he said, his words sharp and filled with anger. For Kody, the decision to sell the land was a business move, a way to cut his losses and move on. But for Meri and Janelle, it felt like the final nail in the coffin of their already strained relationships. Kody, voice shaking with emotion. "I've tried to make this work, but you two have just been unhappy from the start. Complaining, fighting. What do you expect me to do? You can't just sell everything, Kody. This land was supposed to be our future." Janelle, "It's not just about the land, Kody. It's about the years of broken promises, the lies, and the abandonment." For Meri and Janelle, the sale isn't just about a piece of property, it's a symbol of everything they've lost. Their hopes, their dreams, their connection to Kody. And now, with the land slipping through their fingers, the emotional toll is undeniable. Kody's decision to sell is igniting a firestorm of emotions, and it's not just about real estate. What's really at stake here? Let's dive deeper. As Kody presses forward with the sale, the divide between him and his ex-wives only grows wider. Meri, who has always been vocal about her struggles with Kody, begins to openly challenge his decision. Janelle, who has long been a peacemaker, now finds herself caught in the middle, torn between loyalty to Kody and the painful realization that their family is irreparably fractured. I'm heartbroken. Coyote Pass was our chance to build something together. And now, it feels like it's all being taken away from me. I just don't understand how Kody can do this. Meri's public frustration resonates with many of the show's fans, who have followed her journey for years. But Janelle's silence speaks volumes. As she quietly reflects on the situation, she wonders if this is the final straw in her marriage to Kody. For years, she's endured his shifting loyalties, but this may be the tipping point. Janelle's, I'm tired. Tired of being ignored. Tired of feeling like I don't matter anymore. I don't know where I fit in this family anymore. But what if Kody's decision isn't the end of the story? Could there be a shocking twist in store for the Brown family? Keep watching to find out. Just when it seemed like the situation couldn't get any worse, Kody reveals something that takes everyone by surprise. He's not just selling the land for financial gain, he's planning to invest in a future that excludes Meri and Janelle altogether. I've spoken to Robyn, and we have a new vision for Coyote Pass. It's going to be our future. It's not about the land, it's about the family we're building together. This revelation sends shockwaves through the Brown family, and to fans across the globe. For Meri and Janelle, it feels like the ultimate betrayal. Kody is no longer just selling their shared dream, he's moving forward with a new plan, one that excludes them. Is Kody finally choosing Robyn over his other wives? And what does this mean for the future of the Brown family? The answers are about to change everything. As Kody's secret plan becomes public, the fans erupt with mixed emotions. Some rally behind Kody, applauding his decision to prioritize his happiness. But the majority of fans are outraged, accusing him of betrayal. The Brown family's once close followers are now divided. Some feel betrayed by Kody's actions, while others sympathize with his desire to move on. Kody is choosing Robyn over his other wives. This is beyond heartbreaking. I've lost all respect for Kody. How could he do this to Meri and Janelle? In the wake of the fallout, Kody is forced to confront the consequences of his actions. His relationship with Meri and Janelle is on the line, and the emotional toll of his decision is evident. Can the Brown family ever heal from this betrayal? Or is this the end of the road for Kody's relationships with his ex-wives? Kody's decision has left the family shattered. But is there still hope for reconciliation? Or is this truly the end? As the dust settles, Kody sits alone, reflecting on the choices that have brought him to this point. His decision to sell Coyote Pass may have seemed like a way out, but it has cost him more than just a piece of land. It has cost him the trust of the women who once stood by his side. I never wanted it to come to this. But sometimes, the hardest decisions are the ones that have to be made. The future of the Brown family is uncertain. Kody's decision to sell Coyote Pass and move forward with Robyn has forever changed the landscape of his relationships with Meri and Janelle. But one thing is clear, the Brown family will never be the same again. What do you think? Was Kody right to make this decision? Or has he gone too far? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's deep dive in full details. Part 3. It all began in 2018. Kody Brown and his 4 wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, made a bold move. They purchased a large plot of land at Coyote Pass, Arizona, envisioning a shared family compound, an ideal that would bring them closer. But what started as a dream quickly became a symbol of everything that was wrong with the family dynamic. At the time, it was more than just a piece of property. It was a vision of unity, a place where they could all build their future together. But as the years passed, the dream began to fracture. Tensions rose between Kody and his wives, with Christine eventually leaving the family and Meri and Janelle growing increasingly distant. What was once a shared dream had now become a source of division. So why did Kody make the decision to sell the land? Was it a business move, or is there something more at play? Let's explore the deeper layers of this decision. Fast forward to 2023. Kody, now separated from Christine and with strained relationships with Meri and Janelle, is facing the difficult decision to sell Coyote Pass. For Kody, it was supposed to be simple. A financial move, cutting his losses on land that no longer had a place in the family's future. But for Meri and Janelle, it felt like the ultimate betrayal. "I've had enough. You two have done nothing but complain for years. You've been miserable, and I've tried to make this work. But this land, this dream, is not going anywhere. I can't keep hanging on to something that's not working. I thought this was our dream, Kody. This was supposed to be our future." For Meri and Janelle, this wasn't just about the land. It was about the broken promises, the years of frustration, and the slow erosion of their relationship with Kody. The sale wasn't just a financial decision, it was a symbol of everything they had lost. But this was just the beginning. Kody's decision to sell wasn't the only shocker. The real twist was just around the corner. As Kody pressed forward with the sale of Coyote Pass, another bombshell dropped. Kody wasn't just selling the property for financial reasons. He had a plan that excluded Meri and Janelle entirely. Kody in a confessional, revealing his plans with Robyn. "I've already spoken to Robyn. We have a new vision for the land. It's going to be a fresh start for us. This is not just about selling the land. It's about moving forward. About building something new." The revelation that Kody had already made future plans with Robyn, without consulting Meri or Janelle, was the turning point. For Meri and Janelle, it felt like a betrayal. Kody had not only sold the land, but he had also excluded them from his future. Was this the final straw? Was Kody finally making it clear that his future lay with Robyn? Fans were already beginning to react, and what they had to say was nothing short of explosive. The revelation sparked an immediate backlash, not just from Meri and Janelle, but from fans who had followed the Brown family's journey for over a decade. Some supported Kody's decision, claiming it was time for him to prioritize his happiness. But the majority of fans were outraged, accusing him of betraying his ex-wives in favor of Robyn. Fan reactions from Reddit, Facebook, and Instagram. "I've lost all respect for Kody. How could he do this to Meri and Janelle? Kody is finally showing his true colors. It was always about Robyn. This is it. I'm done with sister wives." As the fanbase erupted, the Browns were left to pick up the pieces. For Kody, the decision to sell Coyote Pass wasn't just about financial gain, it was about choosing a future with Robyn, and that choice had far-reaching consequences. But Kody's actions weren't just affecting his relationships with Meri and Janelle. The entire family dynamic was in jeopardy. Could the Browns ever recover from this? In the weeks following the announcement, Kody's relationship with Meri and Janelle continued to deteriorate. Meri, who had been clinging to the hope of reconciliation, was devastated. Janelle, who had always been the peacemaker, found herself unable to ignore the emotional toll of Kody's decision. Emotional conversation between Kody and Janelle. "I don't know what to say anymore," Janelle says, her voice breaking. "I've tried for years, but I'm done." Kody, upset, replies, "I never wanted it to end like this, but sometimes we have to make tough choices." Kody's decision had irrevocably changed the dynamics of his family. His relationship with Meri and Janelle had been hanging by a thread for years, but now it was completely unraveling. Is this the final nail in the coffin for the Brown family? Or is there still hope for healing? As the dust settled, Kody sat alone, reflecting on the choices that had led him here. He had lost the support of Meri and Janelle, and his relationship with Robyn was the only one left intact. But at what cost? Kody in a final confessional. "I never wanted it to come to this. But sometimes, the decisions you make have consequences that you can't undo." The future of the Brown family remains uncertain. Kody's decision to sell Coyote Pass and move forward with Robyn has reshaped their relationships. But one thing is clear: the family that once seemed unbreakable is now on the brink of collapse. What do you think of Kody's decision? Was he right to choose Robyn, or should he have fought harder for his other marriages? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to stay updated on the latest Sister Wives drama. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more updates on the Brown family's complex journey.